Hey guys, it's
Tick.
and Tack.
Welcome back to Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through that deck now?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? You just want to like read it out loud?
Yeah, if you want.
Sure. Give me.
It'll
Happy
open
birthday
right
to
up.
the
See?
ground.
Havel's Ring. Fucking don't you ever doubt me again, Connor.
I'm doubting it. Do you have to scroll back to the beginning?
You don't have to here. Do this.
I never doubted you.
Bam.
I hate it.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze me. Oh, Megalithia shards and bug shards. Nice.
Okay. All right.
You gotta undo your belt to read out cards.
Now I gotta pull it up. All right. What was it? Archellos, Lagoon Mystic. As long as he is tapped, other permanents enter the battlefield tapped. As long as he is untapped, other permanents enter the battlefield untapped. Are you like done with regular 60 card playstyle?
A little bit, yeah.
You just
They're
prefer-
harder to build, and that's the main thing. Is it's so much easier for me to just drop in and build a 100-card commander deck because I don't have to think as hard about it,
It feels harder to
and
specialize.
it's easier to find weird synergies. So
It also feels like harder to freaking make a sure kill deck.
It's gonna be good.
Well, no, that's the thing. Is it feels like games last a lot longer.
Oh, it only except
well,
the
because
fact-
they do.
Well, that's the
Exactly.
thing is they don't. You guys have only really played with pre-builts because you remember when I
Oh,
brought
yeah.
my goblins out and they just freaking would murk you guys in like a regular like I don't know 10 minutes. You'd be past. You remember that?
The commander deck.
Yeah, my commander goblins that I made.
they don't-
It's super annoying, and I hate
It
it.
mostly is like
because they fucking destroy you guys.
trebuchet.
Well, it's not only that.
No.
It's like
Not trebuchet. It's a ballista.
I'm more with the casual play style now than trying to win. The last time I actually like
Loser.
actively tried to win while playing Magic was when I was doing tournaments in 8th grade.
Loser.
I just enjoy playing the game normally
Yeah, and I destroy. I
Like,
enjoy
it just,
playing
like,
and winning.
on a super low level. So
But yeah, do you not remember that, Connor? Do you remember my goblins?
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, their ability was more so like they end up just like pulling a bunch of goblins out
Gosh dang.
really fast.
That freaking Tyranid deck is so expensive though, dude.
yep,
Not surprising.
it's like 160 or something.
This one's for 127.
Oh, that's
That's 264.
uh,
That
well,
was
and
all four of them. Human. Hold on.
yeah.
The human, chaos. Is that
Where are they selling it? On TCG?
yeah.
God damn, it's probably just fucking scalpers.
Probably.
They freaking
it's
bottom
the
on them and
Tyranids.
just sell
It's
them all.
it's the normal dudes, the humans. It's chaos and the Necrons. That's who it is.
Yep.
For $500 something.
And those are the
519.
normal ones.
Yep, $519.
You can get the collector edition. They used to be more. They were 1,200 the other day when I looked, but now they're like a little over 9.
You got Final Fantasy
Jeez.
versions.
Yeah.
Wild, dude.
But the Final Fantasy set just came out.
Yeah,
You gotta love scalpers, genuinely.
they're freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
Next year in November, we're getting the Avatar set.
Oh yeah.
I'm stoked for that.
You'll never see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you gonna kill me before then? Really, is the question.
No. No. No.
I just want an Earth Kingdom style deck with Toph as my commander so bad,
No. Absolutely.
and they're doing pre-con, so
Let's see. Okay, so adaptive automaton. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Adaptive automaton is the chosen type in addition to its other types. Other creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. So, turtles. Okay, so I would enjoy pre-built commander decks so much more.
without the board wipes.
Yes, without
Yeah.
the board wipes because
I agree.
They-
if you remove all the board wipes and put other cards in there that
Yes.
synergize differently, it'd be more fun.
because it's just like they put like 2 or 3 board wipes in each one.
Yeah.
And it's like the game is already hard enough to play, like, at all with those decks because of how
Right.
long it takes to build up any sort of thing.
Right.
For it to get just wiped out
I will
in an
say
instant.
some decks really, really benefit from it. Like my commander deck.
Oh well, yeah, the commander.
Or not the commander, the
The-
Planeswalker
yeah, the Planeswalker.
party.
Yeah, I knew what you were talking
It has a specific card that destroys all non-legendary things.
Yeah, and so
And
that
that's
makes sense.
why it's so good, because I already don't have that many creatures. And so I'm just gonna wipe out my board, but I'm gonna wipe out yours and keep all of my planeswalkers and stuff.
So the
Yeah.
two leaders for the Tyrannid deck. So first you got the Swarm Lord, who's like like an actual Tyrannid figure.
Nice.
Friggin' look at that.
5 mana or 6 mana. And
Yeah,
then
but you're
it's-
not paying that if you have them just as you do.
The Swarm Lord enters the battlefield with 2+1 counters on it for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. Okay. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it dies, draw a card. Okay.
Friggin', but that's just the
Cool,
first
cool,
one.
cool,
This
cool.
is the other leader for that deck.
Magus Lucia Kane. 4-drop.
Ah,
At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on target creature. Tap it, pay 2 or add 2 colorless. When you next cast a spell with X in its mana cost, or activate an ability with X in its activation cost this turn, copy that spell or ability. You may choose a new target for that card. This is pretty cool.
She's only a 1/1 though, so she's very weak.
She's squishy.
Yeah, she-
She goes squish. Yeah, and I think one of the reasons why the Goblin Commander stuff works so well is because having Krenko as your commander guarantees turn 4.
Yeah.
At the latest.
you're gonna get crit.
You're gonna get it, no matter what. You're always gonna have Krenko,
Ooh.
which is like so integral. Okay, anyways, Aegis Turtle. That's it. 1-drop 0/5. AC Tyrant of Fury Strait. Jeez. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever land you control enters, you may draw a card. Oh yeah. Angler Turtle. As creatures your opponents control attack each combat. Creatures your opponents control attack. So I'm trying to remember how I was able to print cards.
You said you had a website for it.
Boy,
Wow.
I have a website that I think it was the website.
You just
But-
put the card names in and it'll print them all out, is what you said.
Ah,
So it would have to go.
it's
Yeah,
the
'cause
Abyss Watcher.
I'm just wondering if it would print them off in the correct size, or because I can just remember having to resize cards.
Are these guys susceptible to fire?
Yeah.
Okay, Gene
pretty
Stealer Patriarch. When it attacks, put an infection counter on target creature that any player controls. Whenever a creature with an infection counter on it dies, you create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a Tyrannid in addition to Sozo. That's nice. That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
That's hilarious. That can be silly. Angler Turtle. Hexproof. Creatures your opponents control attack each combat hit. Jeez. And then Armored World Turtle, which is 0/5. Bedrock Tortoise. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control have hexproof. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, which is super nice because
Yeah.
you're turtles and shit. So you're
They
getting a
have
lot of
huge toughnesses.
yeah, so they just become freaking.
There's one in there that's a 215.
I looked at it for a second.
He's an 11 drop.
Of course. See, I built that goblin commander deck in the idea of
No.
it being slightly casual, but it ended up just freaking raffle stomping. So at least the pre-builds. It raffle stomps the pre-builds.
Yeah, but
It's because the pre-builds are just so slow.
not all of them. There's
so
there's a
slow.
few that are really good. Like basically all of the ones from the Planeswalker Party set were phenomenal. Like for no reason, like above absurdly good. Every single one of
I
them.
think this also counts as a leader. I think
I
Is
mean,
it the same
technically-
he's a legendary creature.
But is it the right colors?
Blue and red.
No, then.
Okay, let's see. Ward 2. And then whenever another source you control deals exactly 1 damage to a permanent or player, it deals 2 damage to that permanent or player. He does 2 damage.
So goofy.
That's just,
You have a 1/1 token basically, and it friggin'
that's
it
just
hits
so-
it, and it's like I just
Stop.
damage.
You need a new phone, bro. That thing's like passing. I'm like watching as the screen's glitching
I know.
at the
I've
bottom.
been doing that for a while. I really don't want to get a new one.
Man, you should have said something. I just sold like a Samsung Note 9. Like it's used for
Oh, I got
sure.
it.
and it's definitely like an older generation.
I did not expect to kill him.
But it's like better than that phone still. And I only sold it for like $65.
Well, if you see something, I guess you can let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it's worth
I'm not worried about it right now.
considering. Okay, Blossoming Tortoise. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, mill 3 cards, then return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Activated abilities of lands you control cost 1 less to activate. Land creatures you control get +1/+1.
There aren't many land creatures in that deck, obviously.
No, but it's the mill you're going for. Mill and pulling lands out.
Well, and I can mill my own. I mill my own cards.
Yeah, you mill your own, and then you
And
pull
then I can
lands out.
play the lands that I mill directly from my graveyard.
Yeah, but it allows you basically every time you like attack and when you play him, for you to get an additional land that turn,
Yeah.
which can be helpful.
Sorry, Henri. I really don't care. I'm just gonna skip through your.
That's
log.
right. Let's see. Calcite Snapper, Shroud. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may switch Calcite Snapper's power and toughness until end of turn. And he's a 4/1. So.
See, I probably won't use it, but I really like his sword. I think I'll just consider it. Because you can get Artorias' sword too, which I fucking love. But I don't need it.
See, Cold Water Snapper, Hexproof. That's it. Colossal Sky Turtle, Flying Ward 2, Channel 3. Discard it. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Pay 2. Discard Colossal Turtle. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Okay. Daring Thunder Thief, Flash. When it enters the battlefield, tapped. Okay. Dragon Turtle, Flash. When Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield, tap it and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's next untap steps. Dream Dew Enrancer, Reach. And it enters, tap up to 1 target creature and put 3 stun counters on it. If you control that creature, draw 2 cards. Ooh.
Yeah, and then he's in there for my commander, so I can force him to be tapped for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And then I draw 3 cards.
Yeah. That's fine. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Lands you control are every basic land type in addition to their other types. Yeah.
And that way I can have even less black if I so choose.
Yeah.
Because I only need it for like 3 or 4 cards.
Yeah.
So
Makes it a little easier. Fisund Green Shell. Reach. As long as you control 10 or more lands, creatures you control get +2/+2. Whenever it or another creature you control with toughness greater than its power enters, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Put it into your hand. Giant Tortoise. It gets +0/+3 as long as it's untapped. So silly. And then just Giant Turtle. Giant Turtle may not attack if it attacked during your last turn. That's silly.
it can only attack every other turn. But it's a turtle, so it's slow, and it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just an old ass turtle card.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. I'm actually gonna go back to the Shrine Bonfire real quick.
Hierophant Biotitan. As additional cost to cast a spell, you may remove any number of +1 counters from one creature's you control. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each counter move this way. Vigilance, Reach, Ward 2. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. It's 12/12 and it costs 12 to play. That's so much. It's such a big boy.
It's a big boy.
It's a big man.
You're lucky it doesn't come in a swarm, so there's only one instead of like 2 and 3.
Fuse weapon.
Hexbane Tortoise, Ward 2, Enlist. As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking
Blessed.
creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add its power to this creature's until end of turn. That's weird. That's a weird ability. But okay.
What does it do?
As this creature attacks, you can just take another creature that's not tapped that you already have that you didn't play that turn,
Yeah.
and add his attack power to this.
Well, and as long as it doesn't have summoning sickness. So theoretically, if one of my turtles, which they don't, had haste.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This deck, like the Tyrannid deck, is just really, really heavy on tapping mana into stuff.
Makes
Like,
sense.
a lot of them are just pay X.
Consume resources.
And also, like, if you pay X, then this ability that it also has activates, and activates based off of how much you paid into it.
These things add up. These things go together. All right, horned turtle.
Mm-hmm. It's just a 1/4.
That's it. That's it. It's a 1/4.
3-drop 1/4.
Yep. Kappa Cannoneer. Improvise. Your artifacts can help cast this spell. Each artifact you tap after you're done activating mana abilities pays for 1. That's cool. Ward 4. Whenever this or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a plus a counter on Kappa Cannoneer. And it can't be blocked this turn.
And it's counters, so they stay there forever,
Yeah,
which is sick.
it's pretty nice. Well, I guess it's time I sell off all my cards. My entire card collection. Yep.
You'd probably make it pretty good.
I think I calculated it's like just over $1,000 bucks. It's nothing crazy, but it's good money. You gotta go.
This guy.
You gotta go through and sell all those really old ass cards you got from one of the people you helped me with or whatever.
Okay, so no, what happened with that is the guy Mike was moving didn't want to pay him.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And so he's all like, fine, I'll just take this as compensation. And just kept it. Because he never paid.
And then he just gave it to you.
And then he just gave it to me because it had been like 15 years or something like that.
Yeah. God damn, that's a long time.
Yeah, like...
So he's got a whole bunch of really old ass cards sitting in a box.
I do.
And who knows if any of them are worth anything or not.
I looked it up. All the Urza set stuff, because I have like 3 or 4 sets of like Urza's things,
Uh-huh.
right? If you sell all of them as like a group together, they're like 20 bucks or something. Like,
$20 each?
as a group, yeah, $20 as a group,
Yeah, see,
because
so-
they're only useful as a group.
But there's a whole bunch of other stuff in it. So.
Oh yeah, haven't even looked at a lot of the other stuff.
This is probably like, I would say that it's not far off. That there's probably
Yeah.
at least $200 to $300 in the cards.
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's a reasonable assumption. Mostly just because it's a lot of old shit,
Yeah.
so you never know what kind of old shit's in there. Meandering Tower Shell, Island Walk. Whenever it attacks, exile it. Return it to the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking at the beginning of the declared attacker's step on your next turn.
Yeah. So he doesn't deal damage until a thing later, but he has Island Walk.
Yeah. here's
So.
that. Oh, he's from Cons. Damn, he's old. That's why I recognize him.
Yeah, no, there's a
Yeah.
lot of there's a few old cards in there.
Yeah.
Like Monstrosity of the Lake came
There it
from
is.
the Lord of the Rings set that came out like 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, I think the last set I really even like paid attention to was Cons or Dragons.
That's the last time I played in a tournament. I mean,
Yeah. Because that was fucking like, God.
I only paid attention to like
16.
right. No, I only paid attention to the D&D sets because I thought they were cool. But then also that other one. What's the name?
I don't know.
What was it? Stupid fucking Lord of the Rings. Jesus.
There was one set that was kind of, it was only like 5 or 6 years ago
Yeah.
that I knew about, or knew anything about, was because Tremaine at work
Right.
got really into Magic, and he really liked the set because it was the Grimm's Fairy Tales room that was coming out at the time.
I used the wrong sword.
This was pretty funny. Mistford River Turtle. And then attacks, and another target attacking non-human creature can't be blocked this turn. Bloop. Monstrosity of the Lake. When Monstrosity of the Lake enters the battlefield, you may pay 5. If you do, tap all creatures your opponents control, then put a stun counter on each of those creatures for only 5 mana. That's fucking rough.
Well, it's 10.
Well, you have to pay. You play him,
Yeah.
but once you attack with him every time.
Is it attack?
Yeah.
I thought it was when he comes
His
into
battle-
play and that's it.
Oh, is it only when you ended that? Oh, darn. I
Yeah.
thought it was when he
It's-
attacked.
So it's 10, and that's
Okay,
why.
That makes a little more sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, dude, whenever you attack with him for 5 mana, you can just tap all opponents' creatures. Fuck. That's so rude.
It's coming for you.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Just throwing
But
time.
theoretically, on turn 6, using Ether Vial, I could activate his ability on top of playing him on turn 6. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Like,
Is he gonna get back up?
no, not that bad.
I wish that there. I feel like there has to be, like, a deck tester, like an online deck tester.
I found a few, but all of them are like, oh, you have a minute to test your deck,
Oh,
unless you pay.
makes sense.
Yeah, but it's super annoying.
It is. But like, because I just feel like it'd be really nice to be able to just input all the cards you have.
It'd be so much easier to
And then
play
it-
test. This has one, but you have to do one.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you just are like, okay, how does it like do
Right.
like I'm sure they have like
Well,
even
and like
ranks
even
and
if you
shit.
could just test draw, and like none of them work well either.
Yeah.
They're all like physics based drag and drop, which like I don't know why you would do it that way,
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
unless it's like a copyright thing with Arena. You know,
Yeah, it's possible. Who can say? Really?
but I heard any problems with other card games doing that, so
But you know, wow.
I could. I didn't want to do worth the drop though.
Phantasmal Shield back. Becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it.
Yeah, but he's a one drop.
When he dies, draw a card.
But he's a one drop.
He's a one drop. Quandrix Cultivator. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for the basic forest or island card. Put it on the battlefield, then sheath it. Rampaging Balos. Whenever a land you control enters, you may create a 4/4 green beast creature. I like it. A Ramunap Excavator. You may play lands from the graveyard. There you go. That's the one.
There's a few of those in there just to make sure a little bit of redundancy. You know,
That's the one right there.
you know how it is.
You know. Riptide Turtle. Flash Defender.
Bah, bah, bah.
Sailor's Bane.
There it is.
This spell costs 1 less to cast for each card you own in exile and in your graveyard. That's an instant card, a sorcery card, or a card that has an adventure. Ward Fur. Ward Fur. My God. Get your foot out from underneath my
Yeah,
foot.
what is that? What is it?
9 drop.
9 drop, but he could theoretically be a 2.
Yeah. Theoretically.
And again, it's converted mana cost with Ether Vial, so if I have enough cards in my library or exile,
Yeah.
then
That's
I
a
can.
lot of skelly boys. You have fire bombs. if you do it.
Yeah, but fire isn't super useful against skeletons. Neither is cold, but meh.
Okay. Scute Swarm.
Yes, good swarm. I love Scoot Swarm. He's cool.
Whenever a land you control enters, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If you control 6 or more lands, create a token that's a copy of Scute Swarm instead. Yep. That's pretty rough, bro.
Yeah, he's cool.
Starts,
He's insane down somewhere.
starts to get weird. Scuttle Gator. Defender. 8 mana. Adapt 3. This has
Killed
no
itself.
+1/+1 counters on it, but 3/+1 counters.
You didn't watch him scoot off the ledge?
No, I thought he teleported. I didn't see him freaking die.
No, he walked off the ledge.
What
They
a-
do that.
As long as Scooter Gator has a +1/+1 counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Then at that point, he's a 9/9, so he's gonna touch your butthole.
Yep, Scuttle Gator, dude.
Of course, you have to pay 8 though for it, so it's like it's expensive.
Yeah, but again, there's ways to mitigate that.
Of course, there's always ways. There's always ways.
Necromancer.
Where
This
there's
Necromancer is the
always
only
ways.
reason that this bald dude is alive right now, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Too bad I can't make.
You have to
Oh
die.
jeez. Let's see.
Oh, jeez, wait.
What's that one card? Oh, Grave Pact. Too bad I can't make that one. Commander.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can use like Lilianas and stuff for that.
It's true, but still,
Like,
be funny.
it's exactly the same thing at that point.
All
Holy
right.
weapon.
Silberland Snapper. Can't attack unless you've cast a non-creature spell.
Ah,
Oh, boy.
Snapping Void Crawl.
I fucking hate the Witching Urns so
Devoid.
much.
Tap it. Add 2 colors. Pay 4. Tap it. Draw card. Steelbane Hydra. Enters the battlefield with explosive counters on it. Pay 3, remove a counter from it. Destroy target artifact or enchantment.
That's one of 2 Hydras in that deck.
Was this like this one's like the anime card?
Oh no, that's from a specific set that was like that. Like the whole thing was about that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
Takeo the Patient Avalanche. Enters tapped. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it didn't die, scry 1 and put a +1 counter on it. When it attacks, you may pay 1 blue or black. When you do, target attacking creature can't be blocked. Just can't be blocked. The Gitrog monster. Death Touch. Beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice the Gitrog monster. Let's sacrifice a land. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card.
Doesn't that ring raise your immunity frames while rolling?
No, the Milk Ring turns you invisible
Not while you're rolling.
while you're rolling.
So yes, it increases your immunity frames.
No, it does not. It turns you invisible.
How does
That's
that
all
help?
it does.
Then how does that help you?
For like PvP,
That's it.
basically.
I think that was something.
So, okay. You know. The Pride of Whole Clade. The spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total toughness of creatures you control. Okay, so basically free.
Yeah, exactly. It's a 1-drop.
Basically. Defender, pay 4. Until end of turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0. Gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card equal to its toughness, and can attack as a detective. So freaking rough.
Theoretically, I could jump across this.
Theoretically.
I'm not gonna even try it, but you can technically.
There's a
jump across
Giga Rat down there.
it. Yeah, I'm not worried about the rat. I
Get
just
the
don't want
rat.
to make. I just don't want to miss that jump
It's totally fair.
because it's useful to me to not miss
How
that
the heck
jump.
Did that not hit that guy?
Magic.
Some bullshit.
Have another go at it, maybe? Do a little stick stick.
Ah,
Oh,
Too late.
get a little
Can't be
stabby
done.
stab, I guess.
ah.
Thriving Turtle. As a battlefield, you get 2 energy. Whenever Thriving Turtle attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, put a +1 counter on it.
Run into the hallway and activate the booby trap you think about Babo.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Thunderous Snapper. Whenever you cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater, draw a card.
Gosh, these guys are something else.
It's just because there's fucking 2 of them. Normally, I kill one of them with that trap, but it didn't want to work.
No.
I thought I pressed the button. God damn it. Scipio.
Tide Pool Turtle. Pay 3, scry 1.
Go for it and dodge. Got a big bottom pool. Hey. Oh, what the frick?
You're done.
I think you got at least one of them.
No.
Well, he's dead at least.
Turtle Shell Changeling.
We'll be able to do that.
Pay 2.
There
Turtle
he
Shell
is.
Changeling's power and toughness. Switch it until end of turn. Okay.
Fuck you, pussy.
Ah, he's dead. He murdered the.
Fuck your pussy.
He's innocent, I say.
Innocent of what?
He ain't
He's just innocent.
Going down here would be a bad idea. The whole thing. Going in there would suck ass.
Vintara Snapper.
A bunch of douchebags.
Can't be the target of spells or abilities as long as you control no untapped.
Demons are later. That hole is just a bunch of douchebags. Hello, sir.
It's a ball.
Ball.
You can technically kill that
Hot dog.
just with your sword.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
I imagine it's difficult.
Yeah, that's not difficult.
It's easier to find the necromancer.
Dog.
Well, and you also, like, if you've played the game through, like, once, you just know where the necromancers are. So. And they're one of the few enemies who don't respawn.
Touching and sleep. Wormfang Turtle. Comes into play, remove a land you control from the game. When it leaves play, return the removed card to play under its own superpower.
But he's kind of cheap, and he's a turtle.
Use a 3 drop with 2 4. Steal some lands. Ethereal Vial. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on it. Tap it, you may put a creature card from your hand, or card with mana value equal to the number of charge counters on it from your hand onto the battlefield. So he's a good first turn drop. Just fucking play that bitch.
Yep.
Just every turn.
Why did you really want to kill that rat?
Why wouldn't you?
I didn't really want to. It was just convenient to.
Why wouldn't you want to?
And he's worth souls, so.
That shield of want.
I don't have a shield of one.
Oh, is that not what you have equipped?
This is the Grass Crest shield. I don't have a shield of one yet.
Not yet.
Does it still give you souls, or is it just stamina?
It's stamina. I have the Silver Serpent ring on.
Etheric Amplifier. Add 1 mana of any color. Pay for. Choose 1. Activate only as a sorcery. Double the number of each kind of counter on target permanent. Double the number of each kind of counter.
I don't know what that second one
I guess if you have a counter that you have
Right.
on your existence.
Right. I could double those is what I was thinking as well.
But I'm like, what?
Because it's you?
Yeah, but I just don't
Right.
think of any other ones besides like poison counters. And obviously, why the hell would you want to double?
There
those?
are emblems and stuff that count as counters as well.
Okay.
And there's a few others.
Do it, Connor. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Connor.
What's not worth it?
It's just not.
What?
It whatever it is, not worth it.
You can tell me what it is?
No, but whatever it is, it's not worth it.
You're ignorant. Let's see.
Amulet of Vigor. Whenever a permanent has battlefield under your control, tapped under your control, untapped.
Yep. And he's in there because then all of my stuff comes into play normally, or
Yep.
even better than normal, and everybody else still has all of their shit come into play tapped.
It's true. Arcane Signet. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity.
And then a bunch of normal
And then
stuff.
Commander Sphere, same thing. Conduit of Worlds. You may play lands from your graveyard. Choose target non-land permanent card in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a source spell. A source spell. I think there's something.
Okay. Oh wait, I have to walk all the way to the. Oh no, I don't. Cool.
Crucible of Worlds. You may play lands from your graveyard. Soul Ring.
Oh, he's going up the stairs.
Beast within. Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green beast creature token.
Oof.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, but Night Slayer Sword got hit too.
No. Heroic Intervention. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Cultivate. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards.
No,
Put one
what the
onto the
fuck?
battlefield tap. The other in your hand. And turn. Oh yeah, I thought that your sister couldn't hang out on Saturdays.
She can sometimes. But she works most of the days. She gets off at like 1 at the earliest.
What are we?
So I killed Night Slayer Slurp.
Hell yeah, you freaking
That's super annoying to do actually.
schmooving it.
At this point in the game on your first run through. So
Dude, you're freaking schmooving it for this game.
heck yeah, dude. Unsurprisingly, I am quite good at the game.
You probably played a lot of this one.
I have. It's the one I've played the most of.
Dang.
And I
Oh!
cheated to get all of the trophies in the first game.
That's right, yeah.
So,
Look
which I don't fucking care
at that.
about.
Ooh, Demonic Tutor.
Yep.
Diabolic Tutor.
Yep.
Abundance. If you would draw a card, you may instead choose land or non-land
Oh,
and
hello,
reveal
Cat.
cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that card into your hand and put all the others revealed this way in the bottom right. That is cool.
I know.
That's like, I want a land. I need land. So you're just
Yeah.
like, land.
Or I'm low on land and I'm looking for specific cards. I'll just choose land because I know I'll cycle through a bunch of my cards.
Yep.
And I will hopefully land close to what I'm looking for.
It's true. It's true.
Or vice versa. But
Yeah.
you're all like, I would like a specific cards, but like land is nice, but not super important. So I'll prioritize non-land and pray for pulls, basically.
Basically.
God damn it.
Goddamn, maybe you're really smacking on.
Yeah.
Right. Aether Barrier. Whenever a player plays a creature spell, that player sacrifices a permanent unless he or she pays one. Oof. Kind of rude. Aether Web. Flash. Triggers goes +1/+1. Can block as though it had flying, and can block creatures with shadow as though they didn't. Damn. Exploration. You may play an additional land on each of your turns for only 1 mana. Lost in the Maze. Flash. When Lost in the Maze enters the battlefield, tap X. Target creatures. Put a stun counter on each of those creatures you don't control. Tap creatures you control. Have Hexproof. Hexel approved.
Yeah. I'm debating on how many of the cards I should put in that allow me to just force tap something. Because having a few of them would be nice, just because obviously it would be nice to have them. But also, then that's less cards I have for other things.
True.
And then, like, if I have a few that force my dude to tap forever, that's fine for the most part. And I've got a thing that lets me play cards from my graveyard. So if I had
Yeah.
1 or 2, that'd be fine, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you just need something that can, like, permanently tap your turtle. if
Right,
you need it.
which is super easy to do. There are loads of cards that do that exact thing. But,
Yeah.
God damn it. I charged that too.
Fool. Right. Rites of Flourishing.
Oh my god! I was just gonna parry off on this fucking idiot.
Oh my god. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. Command Beacon. Sacrifice Command Beacon. Put your commander into your hand from the command zone.
Yeah, so if he starts to cost a little too much, just bounce him out of there. And it only counts towards the casting if you cast him from the command zone. So
Yeah.
if I do that right from the beginning and just use that card over and over again, he'll continuously cost 4 forever from the command zone.
Nope.
So,
Pretty good.
I know.
Woo. Command Tower, we only know. Demir Aqueduct. Untapped. After it enters, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Boom. Exotic Orchard, a forest. Bulgari Rot Farm. And enters battlefield tapped. Enters battlefield, return a land card. Okay. Land. Okay. Enters tapped. This is all just like multicolored land. There you go. That's it. Gone through the whole thing. Trash deck.
Just a lot of land, mostly. Yeah, no, I think it'll run, like, okay with the current state it's in. You know what I mean?
No garbage.
But I don't know exactly how good it is.
Garbage. Don't you get it? Don't you understand? Don't you understand?
Armies of Honduras will still fall.
You shall suffer as I have suffered.
Yeah, I think it's, like, okay for the most part.
Yeah, well, that's always how it goes, you know. You get a deck, you kind of work, you build it for what you think, and then you test it, and you're like, okay,
Right.
now it needs more of this and less of this, and then eventually the idea is that it gets a little better.
Well, and
As
I'm,
you, like, know what it needs.
I asked you instead of Zane because, oh shit, the game's lagging out. I just dropped a few skeletons off a bridge, so. Because Zane's kind of a bitch when it comes to advice, you know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
So, like, when I ask you, like, hey, do you think this would go good in this deck? And you're like, okay, well, let's look at it this way, right? And you're like, yes, maybe. And then we try it out and it works okay. And you're like, see, great, whatever. Right? Like a normal conversation.
See,
He's
great,
all
yeah.
like, yeah. But like a normal conversation between you and me when we're talking about deck building,
Yeah.
right? He's like, no, you should put this in here, and if you don't, you're an idiot. Like, he's kind of a bitch about it, and he's like, no, you're objectively incorrect about the deck you're building.
It's because he knows better. He's
But he
know-it-all.
doesn't.
He's a
And,
pro gamer.
There's been 4 or 5 times where he's like, you should put this one in here. And then after I did it to, like, just make him shut up about it, my deck ran worse than before. And barely worked.
But no, he's a pro, Brayden. He
That doesn't
plays-
mean he's good,
But
Thomas.
he plays professionally.
Even professionals can muck it up.
Yeah.
It's true. Oh, so here's my new computer case.
Oh yeah.
Look, it's got 3 disk drive bays and 2 floppy drive bays.
It also looks like it's from the 90s, which
it
means it's
probably-
really good.
It probably is from the. Here it comes. This is my. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! It's got a nice little window that covers the disk drives, so if I don't want to have them exposed, I can just cover them up. Wow.
fancy.
I know.
Somebody's gonna break in, and the first thing they're gonna be like is, "I'm not taking that computer. I'm
Pretty
taking
much.
that TV."
It's a sleeper PC. That's the
Yeah.
the terminology.
It looks old-fashioned, but really it's on steroids.
Oh yeah, it's basically pro gamer strats, but like, you know,
We're going this way.
he's got one of those things with all the tubes coming out of it, and the oh look at that, he's even got one of those little whatchamacallit and those little doohickeys. It's a parody of Fast and Furious. It's not the car. It's the driver who's driving the car that's driving the car.
Maybe you should not give life advice.
No, he's right.
It's true. Look, all I'm saying is
Well,
that
yes, but actually,
if
no.
you have someone who's like, it's not the car, it's the driver that's important. Like, I don't know. Freaking,
It's
you
the
just
driving
get
the car that's driving.
You
the
just
car
get to a point where like the car is just like you can't win. You just can't win. Put somebody in an old Ford where like it's almost like a gas turbine or a steam turbine that's powering it, and then put somebody else in just like a Mini Cooper, and it's just like I'm leaving you behind.
You ever been in a Mini Cooper?
Freaking.
Some of the Mini Coopers fucking go.
No,
Oh,
that's what I'm
cars.
saying. Is it's just like it's not the most impressive car ever to exist, and it doesn't even matter because it's just it being normal is so much better than what the other guy gets to like work with.
It's so funny.
Like one guy's got a flintlock musket and the other's got an assault rifle. It's not fair.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh my god, he's shivering in your spine.
I guess you like the feeling of your sands crawling on your crack.
Wait a
minute.
Thank you.
Oh my god, it's Skelly Boy.
It's High Lord Wolnir.
Oh my god, it's the Skeleton King.
It's High Lord Walnut.
It's the Skeleton
He's
King.
It's
either
High
gonna-
Lord Walnut.
He's
He's
either gonna
king.
get really lucky and sweep Brayden into the darkness, or he's gonna die.
Basically. Bonk.
Why is he even here? Is
He
he
a
like
fucking bitch.
is he
He's so
trying to
little
like
damage.
become immortal basically?
Aren't they always trying to become immortal?
Maybe.
Was that about damage, bitch ass?
You were doing like nothing, and then you just like.
Yeah, I know.
damage.
He has weak, very obvious glowing weak points.
But then occasionally he'll do that stupid shuffle thing forward. Friggin'.
See, if I ever become a boss, I'm not gonna have weak points.
If I ever
You
become
don't
a
get
boss,
to make that decision.
I just did.
if I ever become a boss, I'm not gonna have animations that leave me horribly exposed to danger. I'm
No.
just gonna freaking swat you like a bug.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you as I should.
Like,
I'm just gonna
As is my
continuously
right.
use my summon ability over and over and over again.
Yeah, or my
forever.
whirlwind, where I just spin in a circle of death.
I'm gonna hire an army to kill you.
I'm just gonna use my one move that has hyper armor all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one that gives me invincibility frames and also just damages everything.
I'm also just gonna have an army hiding in the buildings around us, so like when you come to fight me, it's just an endless horde that's trying to kill you.
While I'm also attacking.
Yeah, while
you.
I'm trying to beat you up. I've also given myself
What
immortality.
the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's
Why is your hand down there, bitch?
Because he's
It's so far away.
clipping.
Careful. If you're not careful, he's gonna suck you into the darkness.
Yeah, no
broke
shit, Sherlock.
He broke Braden.
It's so goofy that like you do this and
killed
then
him.
he gets sucked into the darkness instead. Like dang it! Dang it! No!
He didn't have the gold anymore.
Nope.
He was saving his wife.
I killed his ass.
You'd think if those
Oops.
what the
I didn't
frick?
mean to emote.
Who the fuck was that guy back there?
Is one of High Lord Wolnir's summons.
He was trying to run to avoid his boss's fate. He's like, no, don't suck me into the darkness too.
No, he was coming up here to kick my ass.
Don't suck me.
Did this guy turn himself into a cup to try and like avoid dying?
No, I don't think so.
Then what the frick was he doing in the cup?
I don't know, man. I'm sure there's lore. I've never really read it.
Spiritualism.
wow.
I actually don't know the lore for High Lord
Now
Wolnir.
drink from the cup.
Nah, there's no reason to.
Drink of the cup.
So you had to kill the guy that was in the cup.
Come
but you
in
can't-
your area.
No.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
You beat the game then?
No.
That's it. You beat the game.
Honestly, we're heckin' schmoving it through this game, though. Legitimately. We're really moving it.
Finger in ear. Wet Willy.
You might
I'm gonna put your finger in his...
the
Places.
leg.
Put it in his holes.
Time to turn.
Put it in his
music off.
holes!
How could a PS5 not run Dark Souls 3?
This is a PS4. That's how.
This is not. This is original PS4 too.
Yeah, so it's not even as good as the one I normally play on, which I
Yep.
don't have issues on.
This is the OG boy right here.
Yeah.
You get that slight
Sometimes it really is weird thinking of a PS4.
Okay, so that's a mimic over there, right? You can wake up the mimic, and theoretically, he can kill this guy.
theoretically.
Yeah, I've seen a couple videos where the mimic kills the demon.
It's so weird.
It's very funny.
Do you go down there and they just fight?
I don't know exactly how to get them to fight, but they do fight.
That's
And like
super weird.
the mimic theoretically can kill this demon.
You could
It's
try it.
it's a tough one battle for the mimic, but
Oh, yeah, because you can't suck him into his grab animations.
he
Or,
can kill him.
yeah, you can't suck him into those grab animations, which are where he's strongest. Random Skelly Boy gets annihilated.
Yeah, that cowboy just got freaking hacked.
Dude, he's
He's
like,
not even dead yet.
I got this boss, and then just destroyed. Is he,
Oh jeez.
is he immune to frost?
Oh,
Yes,
you're done.
because he's on fire.
I knew it.
Oh, you're
Set
done.
me up.
You're cooked, dude.
No, I'm fine. And the skeletons don't like him either, so they'll beat him up for me.
They're working
Not
on
well, but they'll do
it.
it.
They're working on it. Yamate.
It's a flamethrower attack.
Yamate Kurosai.
It's Diablo.
It's El Diablo.
El Diablo.
Except he never had a woman host.
No, he killed the Skelly boys.
No, not the skeletons.
He killed my skeleton.
They were the bravest. Is he dead?
No,
Yeah, he's dead.
I think he's gonna explode.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, he's dead.
I even was rolling away. I was trying to kill him
Sauce.
before that, and then I didn't. And then I tried to use the non-existent amount of stamina I had to run.
Weak sauce.
It's okay.
Sweet cherry pie. You guys like Shay's beautiful lamp that she got?
No, I.
It is a nice lamp.
It's got a cute little frog looking up at.
Is that a salt rock flog?
What?
A salt
Frog?
rock frog? You know the salt rock lamps?
No, he's just glass.
Oh, okay.
He's
Sounded
just
like
glass.
plastic.
Yeah, he's glass. Throw him in a brick wall.
It's a cute frog.
It's very aesthetic.
It is.
That's the.
He's also glowing from the inside, which means he's irradiated.
He's irradiated.
No, he's got bioluminescence.
No, he's irradiated. He's like the poison dart frog, but it's radiation.
The bridge rebuilds, Braden.
Yeah, the bridge respawns.
Oh my god!
Yeah!
I have like 20,000 souls down.
Oh yeah!
That's just guarded by a demon I'm not particularly afraid of, but
Maybe you
still.
should be afraid.
Oh yeah!
Longsword plus 4, I mean, maybe that'll be fun.
Okay, dude, Braden. So I was at a sale. Right?
Yeah,
Classic.
Yeah, yeah.
At sales.
normal shit
Getting shit.
for a jobless hobo. Yeah, yeah,
Basically.
I gotcha.
Yep, yep, yep. And I bought. There was a camera, right? This guy had. It was like, oh, I'll take the camera. Paid $40 for it. Didn't even think about it, but it was in his bag.
Nice bag.
This is like a leather bag.
Yeah, it's a nice
Touch-
bag.
touch that.
I said it's a nice bag. I
Touch-
can tell.
Touch that bag. Feel the bag.
Oh yeah, that's a nice bag.
Feel that bag.
Oh, that's leather.
That's a leather bag. Right?
That's a nice bag.
This bag's.
That's the
probably
kind
worth-
of bag that you see university professors have.
Yeah, I paid like $40 for the camera and the bag, and
the
The
bag's
camera's
worth $40.
not even the best part of it.
the camera's probably worth as much, or the bag's probably worth as much as the camera is.
I'm letting these skeletons fight this demon for me.
Can he insta kill them?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had. A
but they
feeling.
come back once a piece.
I thought that they would always come back if you didn't deal holy damage.
No,
Or like smash there.
no, not with these guys. Some of them start with extra lives. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways,
They do come back infinitely if there's a necromancer,
Is
which
there-
there isn't right now.
I feel like
so-
you would have appreciated a nice bag
Yeah.
because I picked it up.
Just ignore the fact that it was originally about a camera.
Yeah, it was about a camera, and then I was like, and I picked it up to leave, and I was like, ooh,
This is a nice bag.
it's a nice bag.
Yeah. I have a problem. I collect bags.
And hoodies.
I have a lot of bags.
You got a lot of bags and hoodies. And
I like hoodies. I like
Dice.
bags. I actually have way less dice than I have like blankets. You know, like I have an unreasonable amount of blankets for how often I use blankets. You know?
weirdo.
I like blankets. It's a trauma thing. Fuck you.
Was there like a point where you just didn't have a lot of blankets?
Yes.
No,
There was a point where I was using a threadbare fucking Spider-Man comforter.
That's good enough. It's a comforter. It's comfy.
He just dealt fucking 1,000 damage to fucking Skulltun.
It's kind of rude.
He never stood a chance.
Pretty much. You gotta beat this. You only got 10 minutes, Brayden.
I'm waiting on this fucking demon to finish off these skeletons
Well-
so I can fight him fairly.
We'll get him some reinforcements. Go get that mimic. Have him try and jump in there.
Yeah, get the mimic.
Why not? Give it a shot.
Oh,
Did I get him?
No.
Yep.
No, you didn't get
I
him.
was coming
I didn't kill him with the drop, but I did kill him.
Oh. I thought he was getting ready to fireball you again.
Dude, he was. He was very low on health, though. I two-shot him.
Jumped on his
All
head,
because
beat
of a
his
bunch of
brains in.
skeletons giving their lives to
Yeah,
some
he
dude
had
they
to
hated.
fight like 9 skeletons.
Lucky you.
Twice. He had to fight all 9 of those guys 2 times.
That's so sad.
In theory.
No, 2 times. They each had 2 health bars.
Oh.
That's rough. That's kind of rude. Poor guy.
You can't attack them while they're reassembling.
No, not really.
Dang.
Oh, run, Brad. You should have just made the demon kill it.
Yeah, he's gonna eat you.
Ah!
Wow.
Why are mimics so strong?
Because they have to be. They're like an endangered species.
They're really not. There's more mimics in this game than the other 2.
Can they suffer frostbite?
Bidoof.
Yeah. See?
Dude, literally the ultimate Pokemon.
Bidoof is pretty good. He's unironically like a solid Pokemon.
For what he is, yeah. He's just a normal guy.
Not even as like an HM slave. I mean like as a like standard party member.
He doesn't have an evolved form, does he?
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Yeah, it's like Bardock or whatever.
I'm gonna give him an Everstone. Let him remain Bidoof forever.
Bidoof.
It's Bidoof and then a slightly bigger Bidoof. I don't remember his
Wait,
name.
Bardock. That's
It's not Bardock. That's Goku's
I
father.
was about to say. I'm pretty sure that's Dragon Ball, bro.
Yeah, that's Goku's dad.
Dude, if he's like Bardock, dude, like the Pokemon universe is in for a wild surprise because there's definitely more than one Bidoof. The Bidoofs are taking over.
It was funny though.
Dude, that's basically what Golden Bidoof was.
Yeah, but that was stupid.
It was so funny though. Freaking, all it took was like a good sandwich being made by an alternate Rusty for him to be like, I won't destroy humanity.
You will be my friend and we shall
Come,
travel the
good
universe.
Rusty.
I don't have
Let us
any of my
explore the
audio
galaxy.
cues.
Go get him.
I don't have any of my audio cues.
Get them.
It's hard to tell when these fucking ballista are coming in.
Get the audio keys.
Just roll to safety. Roll to win. Roll to win.
Pretty much.
Whew.
That's all you can do.
Okay, we're gonna hide behind this big worm.
Okay.
We're gonna do this really fun thing where I'm just gonna come over here and sit down. Run, run, button. How do I not have sit as an
A
emote?
little loud.
Ah! Rest. Or sleep. Got hit in the face. Sleep.
Or sleep.
What?
Bang,
Do I have
bang.
to sit further back?
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Why am I getting hit? This is bullshit.
You're just bad.
No,
That's why.
I'm not.
You're bad.
That's the
No.
most annoying part.
Smelly
is
bad.
You just sit here, it's fine.
Smell bad. Suck toes.
It's gotta be you. Oh, I don't even have to worry about it. Cool. Okay, it's hard to see. Do you see that tribalista up there?
Yeah, I do.
It's automated.
Ah! It's firing at you.
Yeah, it's gonna try and kill him.
It's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, I killed the guy, so. By cheating.
The worm dude?
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. If you just hide behind a rock, he dies really quickly.
To the ballista.
Yeah. Alright, well, we only have 7 minutes left. I don't really have time to do much.
So try
I'm
and
just
kill
gonna-
the freaking the dragon guy. The guy with the giant greatsword. The guy with the giant greatsword by the lava.
Oh, Sorig again.
You can try and murder him.
No, I don't. I literally don't have time to get over there while collecting all the things.
You can go get the.
There's a boss I could fight,
the
and I
old
could
demon
theoretically beat him in 6 minutes.
king. The old demon
Theoretically.
king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Demon King.
Do you think so?
Yeah, he's not that difficult. check what I can make with this demon soul that I took. With help from those skeletons. This and then the demon fist. Okay, so nothing really. Cool.
Oh, and a fucking nothing.
I hang on to these souls for now. I'm gonna talk to her. Level up, please. Thank you.
No, no thanks.
More strength, please. Yeah. I'm comfortable losing 10,000 souls to a boss.
Are you the...
I am actually.
Wrong answer.
Reinforced weapon. Yeah, my normal longsword. Reinforce the shit out of it. It's +5. Hell yeah. And it reinforces.
We're losing him, Connor.
Huh?
We're losing him.
We're losing him.
And I'll
Losing
use
it.
this.
Buddy, he's already been gone.
He's gone.
That
Rude.
that hasn't been braided for like 3 years.
He's dead.
Yeah.
The disrespect. I should kill him.
Mentally dead.
He's passed.
Travel.
Intellectually dead.
Bang!
Touch his
Morally.
butt.
Bang! Bang! Bang!
No values. Sold out to the 1 subscriber.
He's cooked. Ah! Violent.
Snuggled up in his room with his threadbare Spider-Man comforter.
I still have that comforter.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gosh dang, man.
Freak.
It makes a great pillow now.
Freaking weirdo.
All of the stuffing is in like one corner of it. So you roll it up.
It's just deformed like any kind of pillow would be at that point.
Well, and it's a child's blanket, so it's real small, so I can't use it as a normal blanket
That's
anyways.
The only thing you use it for is either to help support your pillow or to like comfort your feet, I guess.
Yeah, or if I'm like sitting in a chair, it's perfect for that. Look at this guy. He's so cool. I love the lore of this guy too.
He's
Why?
the last of
He's
his kind.
technically not supposed to be alive, but whatever.
He's the last of his kind.
Yeah, he is currently.
And he's Braden's about to make a species go extinct, ladies and gentlemen,
It's not the first time.
and it won't be the last.
Why would you do that to him?
For him.
He attacked me first.
And he's evil.
I don't care that this is technically his bed chamber.
Forget it.
Yeah, didn't I enter
Well,
his
and look
house?
at all these guys. All of these
It's
like
literally
Capra
a
demons and asylum demons.
It's literally
He killed all of them.
yeah, like it's
So-
literally the last of a guy, like a guy's species, in his bedroom, surrounded by the bodies of the assassins that tried to murder him, and all of a sudden some random guy shows up and kills him after all of his struggles and woes.
For everything.
It's really funny. Somebody, I saw a
Wait.
lot of like Dark Souls shorts recently,
Yeah.
and like one of them was for the 3rd game, and it's literally just you and Slave Knight. What is it, Slave Knight Gale?
Slave Knight Gale, baby.
Literally, it's just like 2 nobodies at the end of the world, at the end of all existence, fighting over fucking paint.
It's not paint.
Well, okay,
It's
a
blood.
Yes, but like
It's
a
to-
painting, basically.
To make paint.
Yes, but like this, you're just dumbing it down. The simplistic version is just
Yeah.
2 nobodies fighting at the edge of existence, while reality is falling apart around them. And it's like, dang, really puts it in perspective how pointless it all
Well,
is.
and that's the
But-
thing, is it's at the end of existence, and it's not just reality. Time itself is falling
But
apart.
like Gale is literally just fighting to like for this painting to like make a whole new world,
for
essentially.
him and his niece.
Yeah. And you're just there. I don't actually think there's any reason you're fighting except for self-defense.
No, you're going there to retrieve that for Gale because he's insane.
Oh. So it's like a final
you're doing
wish
a
kind of
solid
thing?
to him.
So
Basically.
it's his final wish. He's too insane to realize you're helping him.
yeah.
Or is this a different Gale than
no,
you're
it's the
killing?
same guy.
Freaking
The same guy who helps you with the Sister Frida fight. Same
Yeah.
guy.
dang.
Yep.
He's just crazy. But you do help his niece though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's silly.
Is this world actually like
God.
immune to the fact that everything else is falling apart though?
Kinda.
Yeah.
The main problem with it is the fact that you need more dark blood or whatever. Like
And
blood
he's
of the dark
basically the
soul.
sacrifice for it, right?
Well, no, the blood of the dark soul is like specific humans in the Ring City at the beginning of time, right? God damn it!
So,
Get my
bad.
ass
thi-
whipped.
this raises the question then: if
So.
you had this painting, right? If I just walked up to it with a knife and just would that just destroy the world?
No,
Oh, okay.
freaking the painting of Ariandel is literally this big when you enter it. It's literally a scrap that you touch and get sucked into.
But like, if you set the painting on fire,
No, it'd probably be okay.
it's weird.
The main problem with it is it was supposed to decay and it didn't.
but
and
that's
it's
'cause
being
they artificially
perpetually kept away.
They
Right.
artificially propped it up.
It has the same problem as the actual world around.
So
So.
that whole painting, that whole world, right? It like it grows on its own organically, but like eventually it's supposed to like disappear, right?
It doesn't grow on its own.
But the residents
But
that were in there, are
It
those
is
like
supposed to disappear.
are those people like from the world that the painting was made on?
It's probably residents from the last like 3 or 4 paintings.
So they can travel between paintings.
Assumedly,
Cause like
because
I remember the bird guy was like
Yeah.
this place has to go, but I'm like,
Yeah.
do you have to die with it?
I think he was choosing to die with it because it was terrible. But
To be fair, his guts were hanging out.
yeah, well, and all the Corvians are gross. So.
It makes you wonder if they always look like that. Probably not.
No, they didn't. We actually see Corvians in the first game.
What do they look like?
Giant bird ladies with human legs, but crow bitch ass rest.
I feel
And
like
I think they have titties.
Oh wait, the ones that were over by that freaking zombie dragon, and the
Yeah, in the
dragon-
painting.
Yeah.
In the first game. Those are Corvians as well.
I don't think they had titties, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I think they had titties.
Maybe. Freaking, let me see. Let me look. I think I remember. I feel like I remember them being more bird than person, though.
No, their
said
top half is
Corvian?
bird. Yeah, the Corvians.
Corvian.
Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
And if I can get my mouse to work, then, I don't know. God damn, what the fuck? My mouse
Images.
isn't
Nope, nope, that's videos. Images. See, because some of the Corvians were like those
working.
black.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed the
armor
video,
dudes.
consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Till next time, peace out.
Bye bye.